everyone, I'm back again with another video. I know I've been gone for a really long time. I'm gonna try to make a short, really quick video because the sun is going down, but you know, the lighting is still good enough for me to make a video, you know? That's what we're gonna do. Today I am just going to be doing like a talk story time video. This video is going to be about the time that me and my cousins almost got kidnapped. Kinda, sorta. Whatever. About last summer, I had these two cousins that would come over to my house every single Friday. And we would just they would come over to my house with me and my sister, and we would go on walks and, you know, do things and hang out and like get lit. So around my neighborhood there are a lot of trails, and the trails are just shortcuts to like different parts of the neighborhood. So near me there's this really long trail, and that trail leads to the park. And you know, the trails aren't anything too dangerous. People take them on jogs or to walk the dogs. So we were like, hey, let's just go walk down to the trail, pop a squat, and you know, get lit. We're walking towards the end of the trail, and we see this guy sitting on like the brick little wall thing in a hoodie, and he looks up at us and sees that we're like four girls, you know, trying to take a pop a squat. So he gets up and he like goes and leaves and disappears. So we're there for about half an hour or more, just like, you know, hanging out, getting lit, and the sun starts going down. It's probably 8 o'clock, 7:30. The sun starts going down pretty much. And so we're like, hey, you know, we're pretty lit, we're having fun, we should start walking home. You know, four girls, we shouldn't be out this late, our parents would probably trip, so you know, let's just walk home. So we get our stuff and we start walking home, and it's just a short little trail. So it's like a fence on each side, and then there's like grass, and then like the dirt trail. And so we were walking back this way, and it was me, my cousin, and then I think it was my other cousin and my sister. So it was in that order we were walking back. And then we're just walking. It's pretty dark. The only thing that is lit are the lampposts in the trail, but the lampposts are like every so often, so it's not that lit, but it's lit enough where we can like see where we're going. It's my sister. At the time she was 19, I was 16, and then I have my cousin Virginia. My cousin Virginia, who at the time was 18, I think, and then my cousin Stacy, who at the time was 15 maybe. So we were around that age. So my sister Ruby, she turns around and she's like, yeah, she said that. She's like, guys, don't look, but that guy who was sitting there, he's right behind us. So Virginia, without even thinking twice, she turns around and she's like, where? She's like, I don't see him. And Ruby's like, oh, he's by the fence. So he was on my side. She's like, he's by the fence on Vanessa's side. And I was like, hold up. And I started freaking out because I was like, this guy's on my side. Like, he's the closest to me. Like, what the? And so I like walked behind Stacy because I was like, I'm not trying to be like the closest to him. So I'm like holding Stacy's hand, but I'm walking behind her. And then we're just like, all like, where? We did not see him, but the only person who sees him is Ruby. And we're just like turning around and we're like, yo, we don't see this guy, you're tripping. Like, maybe you're too lit, like, you're tripping. And then Virginia looks, and we pass the lamppost, and she sees him, and then she starts freaking out. And so it's just like freaking me and Stacy out because we were like, yo, we don't see him, like, what the heck is going on? Like, we don't see anybody. And then Stacy sees him, and I'm just like in the back freaking out. I'm like slowing down kind of. I'm literally like this, and I'm like, yo, where's he? Whoa. I'm like, yo, where is he? Like, I don't see him. Like, y'all tripping. Like, come on. Like, stop messing with me. Like, y'all messing with me, and I don't fuck with that. So I was like, come on, like, stop playing around. Like, I don't see anybody. And then, like Virginia, we passed the lamppost and I see this guy. The same exact guy that was on the brick wall. He has his hoodie all the way out so we can't see his face. And he has his hands in his pockets. And he's just like walking like behind us, but like at the same pace as us. So when I see him run past like Stacy and I like push her back, I'm like, move, bitch. And I'm like, dude, we gotta go. We like, this trail is really long, just really long. And I was like, we gotta go. I was like, I am not trying to die tonight. I was like, let's go. I was like, and I was like, why aren't you guys walking faster? I was like, let's go. Like, this guy is on my side. I gotta go. And my sister's like, no, calm down, because he, like, we don't want him to know that like we see him, and if we start running, then maybe he'll start running and he'll do something to us. So we're just like, start walking a little bit faster. So that's what we do. We just start walking a little bit faster and a little bit faster and a little bit faster. And the faster we go, the faster he goes. And we're just freaking out. Like, we were just so lit that we were kind of like not realizing how short the trail was. But to us, at the moment, it was so long. So we just kept going faster and faster. And he just kept getting faster and faster. And he kept getting closer and closer. And I just wanted, like, it was literally like, I was like at the edge. Like, he could literally could have gone like and grabbed me. Like, I wouldn't have known. So like, we were just freaking out. And then it got to the point where once we got to like at the end of the trail, it's a gate. And then you have to like go to the side of the gate to where it's like the opening. And so once we see the trail, we just start running. Like, once we see the end of it, like the gate, we just start running to the gate. And we turn around and this guy starts running to the gate. And we're like, oh, at this point we know he's following us. Like, there's no doubt that he was following us. Like, he was going the same pace as us. He kept trying to get closer to us. When we started running, he started running. So it's like, you feel me? We were terrified. 4 girls. I mean, we could have just turned around and started beating this guy up because it's like 4 against 1, you know. But it's like, we were lit and we were scared. So we just started booking it, and then once we get out of the trail, we slow down, but we see that he's still running. So obviously we get to like at the end of the trail, it's like the sidewalk and then it's like the street. So we obviously look both ways before crossing the street, and then we cross the street and we start running. Like, at this point we're not even together as a group anymore, we're just running, and we run all the way down to my house. But like, while we're running down the street, we like turn around and that guy is just in his hand, like he's just standing at the like before the street with his hands in his hoodie and his hoodie on, and he's just staring at us, and he just starts shaking his head, and we were like, what did we ever do to you? I was like, do I know you? Did we date or something? Like, did I do something wrong to you? Like, why us? Whoa, that brightness. Hold up. It just got to the point where every time they would come over, like, something bad would at least happen to us at least once. Because, like, every Friday, we would go on walks. So we were always outside. And then next to my house, there's this gas station. And we would go to the gas station because, you know, we would get the munchies. Since it was four of us, it was like Ruby and Virginia and me and Stacy. So we were like that. So it was me and Stacy, and we had to cross. It was like a little shopping center, so we were crossing the sidewalk to get to the gas station. And then this crazy ass car, I guess they don't see us or something, or they're just. The disrespect, man. Okay, but yeah, this crazy ass driver, I don't know if they didn't see us or we were walking too slow, but oh my god, they turn into like the shopping center, and they're literally like this close, like to hitting Stacy and I. Like, me and Stacey, like, because like it was so close that we could feel it. We just run to the end, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, who are you? Like, you not see us? I know you can see us walking. Like, why are you gonna be impatient and turn like that? Like, he was so close to hitting us, and it was just so terrifying. And it was just like, I can't really remember like the other bad things that would happen, but like, oh my god, it literally got to the point where we were like, when something bad would happen, we would be like, oh my god, guys, this was the bad thing that just happened. We were like, you know how something happens every Friday? Yeah, that just happened. Yeah, that was that. If that even makes sense. So yeah, that's the story about the time. I don't know why I said kidnapped. I should have just said about the time we got followed. Maybe an extra and shit. Anyways, so yeah, that is the story about the time my cousins and I almost got kidnapped. Oh my god, I said it again. Yeah, that is the time that my cousins and I almost got followed. Almost. So yeah. Oh my god. Barking. That is the story about the time my cousins and I got followed and we almost got hit by a car. I know this story wasn't so interesting, nor was it so long, but I just felt the need that I had to post something because I haven't in a long time. So hopefully I come up with more video ideas so that I can actually entertain you guys and, you know, be a real YouTuber. But yeah, in the meanwhile, I hope you guys enjoyed this short little story, and I'll see you guys in my next video, whenever that is. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, or, you know, don't.